We know our teachers work hard, right? But sometimes our fine arts teachers can be overlooked. That's just one of many reasons why Young Audiences Northeast Texas holds the annual Arts and Education Awards. But like everything this year, it looks a little different. We are teaming up to recognize those hardworking teachers from a distance. This morning, we have the pleasure of being joined by one Arts and Education Award recipient, Reggie Fowler. He's been awarded the Distinguished Service to the Profession Award. Thank you so much for joining us, Reggie, and congrats.
Thank you very much. I'm very honored by Young Audiences to get this award.
I'm sure you are. So tell us a little bit about your teaching background, kind of how you got here.
Well, I started teaching elementary music in the 80s, actually, and then I went into middle school choir for 3 years, and that was all in Canyon, Texas. And then for the next 25 years, I was in full-time music ministry, and then for the last 4 years, I've moved here to Tyler, and I've been teaching at Douglas Elementary with the Tyler ISD.
From the 80s to now on the radio and just kind of in general, music looks a little bit different. How do you try to continue inspiring and engaging your students in fine arts?
Well, the main thing I do is make it alive. Music comes from within. And so I try to encourage students to feel your emotions as they listen to music, as they sing, as they move. Those kind of things don't change in the 38 years I've been teaching. Just different ways to do that. And that's how it works.
For sure. So what does receiving this award from Young Audiences mean to you?
It just means an honor that doesn't get given very often to teachers in general. I think teachers all should be awarded for their tenacity in a field that gets very few kudos. And so for the Young Audiences organization to recognize me as a music educator just goes to show you that education is all around us, and education is not just reading and writing and arithmetic, it's also the arts and how important that is to teach the whole child.
Absolutely, and we are in some unprecedented times right now. Teachers are having to instruct through computer screens. So if you can, tell us how you've been adjusting to distance learning.
You know, it's not been easy for an old man like me to do all this stuff with technicalities involved, but I'm doing my best because I miss my kids. I can probably speak for every teacher that we miss our kids, and it's hard not to have closure in a school year like we are used to having. So it's rough on everybody, and we're doing our best to survive. And music is one of those things that you can do just by singing to the students. And I've been doing personal videos, singing things, and also I've been taking different utensils out of the kitchen and using them for ways to keep rhythm and have the kids write their rhythms and put them on their forehead so I can see what they're trying to do. And that's been a joy just to see my children's faces and to hear them still doing music, even though they're at home, because music is all around us, like I always tell them.
Absolutely. I mean, teachers are already so impressive, and the way you guys are having to adapt right now, just incredible. So is there anyone you'd like to thank for or recognize for your success and for this award?
Oh gosh, there's so many. God, first of all, and then also Tyler ISD, Douglas Elementary. But I had two teachers that inspired me. One was my junior high choir teacher that saw something special in me, and then my high school choir director who said that told me that I could do this. I could be a choir director. I could make a living in music. And then also, probably last but not least, is my mother. She was the ultimate teacher, loved her profession, and as I do. She encouraged me a lot.
Reggie, thank you so much for joining us this morning and chatting, and congratulations again.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on your program.
Absolutely. Now, this Young Audiences event not only honors our amazing fine arts teachers across Northeast Texas, but it's also an opportunity to raise some money for them to continue doing what they do, helping enrich the minds of our students. So if you can, consider donating in Reggie's honor to say a big thank you for his hard work, as well as the work of others. You can do that at yanetexas.org. Coming